What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have a bit of an update on the Kouri Richins case. So if you guys don't remember, Kouri and her husband Eric had been married. They had I think they had 3 sons, and then Kouri wanted to buy a very expensive house and like flip it. She was in the real estate game. She also liked flipping houses on the side. Eric didn't want her to. He also had told one of his sisters that he was a little bit afraid that she might try to murder him. Eric had also taken Kouri off of his life insurance policy, and that made her very angry, so that's one of the possible motives. They also think another possible motive was the fact that she wanted to buy this house, and he told her no, that it wasn't a good idea. At 3 a.m. she called the cops because she found him dead at the foot of their bed. She had been sleeping with one of their sons that night who just needed a little bit of comforting, so she slept with him. But before going to bed, she made him a Moscow Mule, which was laced with many, many, many drugs, and then he died. So that is kind of just a very, very quick overview of the case, but here is the update that we have now. A judge denied the pretrial release of Kouri because there was substantial evidence against her, so she has to remain in custody. Some of the new evidence that came out against her was her search history, which included searches such as, what is a lethal dose of fentanyl? Can cops force you to do a lie detector test? Luxury prisons for the rich in America. Death certificate says pending. Will life insurance still pay? If someone is poisoned, what does it go down on the death certificate as, and how to permanently delete information from an iPhone remotely. So yeah. Another thing about Kouri was after Eric had died, she released a kind of a help book to help children with the grieving process, because she couldn't find anything that her sons really connected to help them cope with the loss of their father. So she wrote a book and was promoting it pretty heavily. So that's also very weird. Kouri's charges are criminal homicide, aggravated murder, and 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. She has yet to enter a plea. The judge ruled that she be held without bail because of the aggravated murder charge and the uniquely dangerous nature of fentanyl. Judge Mrazek said that the array of possible penalties in a murder case creates a powerful incentive for a defendant to resort to desperate acts that might include harming themselves, harming the members of their family, or harming witnesses in the case. Kouri's attorney said that there was no adequate evidence proving that she had purchased fentanyl, according to CNN. That's also not true, though. There are phone records of her messaging back and forth with a man and buying drugs from him. So that kind of goes out the window as well, I believe. The judge said that Kouri can file an expedited appeal within 30 days of the ruling, and then the judge will reconvene the case on June 22nd for a scheduling conference to determine a date for a preliminary hearing. Eric was found dead with 5 times the lethal dosage of fentanyl in his system. Kouri's defense claimed that there's no evidence that she was the one that actually gave her husband the drugs. Law enforcement never identified or seized any fentanyl or other illicit drugs from the family home, her defense lawyers wrote in a motion. Also, the state has provided no evidence that there was fentanyl found in the home, nor have they provided any evidence that Kouri gave Eric the fentanyl at issue. So basically, they're just trying to argue that, like, well, you can't prove that she was the one that gave it to him. As if he maybe committed himself? I don't know. I feel like that's a fairly weak argument, but who knows, crazier things have happened and criminals have gotten off with far less of a valid argument than this. So, however, this is all that we know at the moment. If you guys would like to watch my Kouri Richins video that I did when this initially happened, I will link it down below for you, but that is it for me today. We'll see how else this case develops, and I will hopefully provide you guys with more updates in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.